G'day there. Welcome back to the Sith side from a very long, feels like it's been a year, like 4 week break due to travel, due to sickness, due to everything else in between. But we are back talking Star Wars. So much has bloody happened since we've been gone.
Yes.
But we're gonna touch on everything today. It's gonna be phenomenal. I like forget how to do this. I forget how to do this live show thing because even for me, this is my first live show in like over 3 weeks.
It's
So
crazy.
I'm so excited to be back. If you cannot hear, and for people that usually ask, yes, my voice is still coming back and it's not fully there yet, but I'm feeling pretty good. It's just my voice is catching up a little bit, but I'm so excited to talk. Tony, how are you doing, my friend?
I sound better than you because you sound
You do.
terrible still,
Thanks. Thank
but
you.
I'm just super tired as always. I'm still have a little bit of jet lag. It's weird.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, it was rough getting used to the time difference back here, but like it's
mm.
still I'm a little bit still thrown off. I know for you it was nothing. It's like the same. You're
I pretty much
spoiled.
didn't feel it. Yeah, I didn't feel it really.
But no, it was rough for me, but I'm good. I'm chilling. How you doing?
Pretty pretty good. It's been a pretty overwhelming few weeks, hey, because I mean, we pretty much got off both of us got off the plane from Japan and then jumped into various things happening, events happening.
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sith came back into theaters.
Oh my
Did you get to
god.
go see it?
The very first day, the very first showing, Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern, I teared up during the crawl. I teared up during the Duel of Mustafar at the end. I teared up at the end when Kenobi gave Luke and the twin sons and the music swirling. I'm like, holy shit,
Yeah.
this is Star Wars. This is beautiful. It was special seeing it again, man. What you saw it again, right?
Mm. Yeah, yeah. So I kind of committed to the bit really with this. I went so far to host a little bit of a pre-screening like event hangout
Yeah.
at a theater in Sydney, which was so fun, which was so cool. Um, Again, there I didn't have much of a voice. It was little bit hard, but everyone there was super lovely. I had the 501st come out, the Sydney
Nice.
Garrison come out, and there was like 12 of them all in like full costume. So it was really, really fun and made such a great vibe. And like I met so many people there. Um, I met I met a couple. I feel bad. I forget their names. I met a couple that went to Celebration, and they watched this show, and
Yeah.
they met you, Tony. And then they're like, "Oh,
Yes.
we're
Hey
trying to
guys.
find you at Celebration, but we couldn't find you." And I was like, "Oh my god, this is so funny that we're meeting back in our home city of Sydney." And they had the screen printed, limited edition like Celebration shirts.
Nice. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they both were wearing that. It was super wholesome. It was super sweet. I feel so sorry I forgot their names, but shout out if you're watching today. I appreciate it. It was really fun. But yeah, it was a really good time. Five first, yeah, just vibing, all going to see the movie, and yeah, like you said, it's incredible to watch that movie on the big screen. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
I'm just reading the live chat. I forget we have a live chat in these things.
Yeah, yeah. We can run through it real quick. So we got Nathan in there. What's up, Nathan? DB's here with his member chat. Welcome back, Hannah and Tony.
Yo.
Victoria, what up, Victoria? Phidias, what's up? Mercs on the mic, what up, bro? Steven Price, what's up? What's up? Only 693 days away till Celebration LA. Oh, you're muted, Hannah. If you said
Oh, my bad.
something.
My
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Brendan? Welcome in. What up, Rick? What's up? Wampa Diaries, what's up? Yo, Brady, what up? What up? Welcome in.
Brady.
Welcome in.
Love
Yes.
it.
And that is the
Um,
chat.
Yeah, well, Revenge of the Sith. I mean, it did well, didn't it? I saw, quite a
Yo,
few of us went and saw it.
it broke
40,
records. Yeah,
yeah, it was
43
40 mil.
mil. It was like second in the weekend to like that Sinners movie, and it pushed it to almost be at a billion like total. It was like 900 something mil total with that
Mm,
extra.
mm,
But it goes to show that like we that's what we want. We wanted that. And we went.
absolutely.
What sucks is they took it out early because Thunderbolts came out the next week. So Disney didn't want that interfering with numbers for Thunderbolts. So it wasn't even in for a full week here in the States.
Yeah, same here. I think it was only in for Thursday to Sunday, I think it was 4 days. It was
Yeah.
yeah. Which I wish it was more like 10 days, so it just had, like, maybe 2 weekends to be for people to be able to see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was still cool. Like, I think we were all expecting it to earn some good money. But yeah, pretty crazy to just, put in a movie that you don't need to do anything to. You just put it in the theaters and it makes 43 mil worldwide.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just, like, pretty good. It's, like, pretty insane. Um, but yeah, it was so fun seeing it on the big screen. Um, then let's go chronologically of all the events that has happened since then. So we got back. Well, should we talk about Celebration?
Yeah.
Should
Did
we
you
talk
have fun
about
at
Celebration?
Celebration? God damn.
God damn, move on, quick. Who cares? Forget about it. Celebration, unbelievable, so fun, so many people, such a different energy there from the previous celebrations, and I'm interested to hear your thoughts on that. Because I feel like every celebration has a different energy and feel, mainly because you're in a different country as well.
Mm.
But it was incredible. Japan is an incredible country. I'm already looking at flight deals and sales to when I can go again because it was
Me
just
too.
absolutely yeah. It's fantastic. It's unbelievable country. It was such a great experience all around. And then the celebration itself was unreal. I mean, I don't know about you, man, but like my a lot of my highlights, apart from seeing the panels and seeing the big amazing moments, was hanging out in the foyer every night. And you
Yo.
guys in just sitting there doing your cards, and then me, Jesse, and Isaac are just kind of drinking Japanese
Yeah.
beers, just yapping in the corner. It's a vibe. It was an absolute vibe.
That was my favorite part. I think it was that Saturday night where it was all of us in the lobby. Everybody's drinking. There's like everyone
Mm.
jumping from group to group. There's like 20 of us
Yeah.
there drinking nonstop. It was so much fun. So that to me is
Yeah.
what celebration is about. Is just
Yes.
meeting your friends, making new friends, and
So
we were
good.
we were there till like midnight, 1 in the morning, just hanging out like
Yeah.
summer camp. So
It
much
did feel like a
fun.
summer camp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and then I because my big thing with celebration, because I feel like everyone has their kind of focus of what they want to achieve at celebration. Is it the panels? Is it getting all the autographs and photos?
Yeah.
Is it getting all the exclusives? Like I think most of the time people have like a specific thing they want to hit, and my big thing was all the panels. And I got into all the panels that I wanted to. I attended all the ones I wanted to, and I had such a great time. Being in I loved being in those auditoriums and just
Yeah.
sitting with like I don't know how many, it's probably 3, 4, 5,000 people with lightsabers, and everyone's just like
Yeah.
there for Star Wars. It's such a core memory moment. Another core memory moment is is messaging you, "Hey, where the hell are you?"
Oh God.
We're 2 minutes from the Ahsoka panel starting, and you're like, "I'm in my hotel room, catching a nap," and I'm like, "Get the fuck here! It's about to start." And you having to sprint from the hotel to the
Yes.
auditorium and sneaking in last
I
minute. You were like
I
the last person.
I thought it was like at 2, but it was at 1. So I was taking my time. Like I strolled back to the hotel to drop off some stuff that I bought. And then when you were like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "Relax, bro. Like I'll get there before it starts at 2." And you're like, "No, it's at 1." And I was like, "Oh shit." So I had a haul ass back. I barely made it in. But yo, that Ahsoka panel was amazing. Like
Mm,
hearing Dave and Hayden talk about like how they both went to the school of George, and like they were excited to work with each other because they knew they both learned from George, and wanted to keep his legend going on. And Hayden confirming what we all knew, that he's going to be in season 2.
yes, I love that.
That
Yeah.
was amazing. And I loved how, because when we got there, I kind of had to sit separate from you and Connor because I got
Yeah,
there
yeah.
late. But I loved how the guy was asking him about the Mortis gods, and he kept asking, and Dave was just like, "Oh, that's cool. Well, we got this, we got this." Like he avoided the question
Yeah,
because we're
yeah,
gonna get like a lot of Mortis in season 2 of Ahsoka, and I'm pumped for that. Oh man,
yeah. I think they did really, really well actually telling us about what's happening and and not being completely guarded about talking about season 2. Like,
Yeah,
they didn't spoil anything major, but like you said, like, I feel like they talked around it in actually an interesting way that we kind of going, "Oh, this is what we can kind of expect with the story,"
yeah,
which I think it was really good. Because as much as I love big reveals and I love, not getting spoiled, it's also fun to know, "Oh, we're gonna," like confirming Anakin's gonna be in it again. Like, that's good because then we can, for the next year and a half,
Valen
go,
too.
"How is he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna teach? Is he gonna, see this, do this?" Like, because then we can actually theorize and go, "Okay, what can we expect?" Um, that's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool. It
and
was a it
The
was a great
Balin
panel.
stuff, too, confirming the rumor that we all
Yeah.
heard it was gonna be him, and they
Yeah,
showed us him in like the test outfit and stuff.
yeah. What's his name? McCann.
Rory something.
Rory McCann. Rory
Yeah,
McCann.
yeah, the Hound from
Mm,
Game of Thrones. So
mm,
yeah,
mm.
I'm excited for that. The Mando panel was fun too. Um,
That was interesting.
Yeah, yeah, because like having Sean Levy come out, which we didn't really expect, because there was rumors of him having a movie doing this and doing that, and then
Yeah.
him confirming Ryan Gosling and bringing him out. The only thing that was weird was when KK was like, "Yeah, we're still developing this trilogy and that movie and this movie." I'm like, "Why would you say that? You just like 9 more movies that are still
Yeah.
in development, and you want
Yes.
to say that?"
Yes. I'm
When
like,
she
"Just don't
said that,
mention it. Just don't mention it
yeah.
until it's in production."
That
Oh my
you
god.
just made
Yeah,
it
I didn't
worse
love
because
that.
that you're just
I didn't
adding
love that.
fuel to the fire. Like, why would you say that?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. Totally agree. Totally agree. I thought they should have just, you know, hey, Sean Levy's about to go in production. You're getting the Mando movie next year. Like those are two movies that we can sit on and be excited for and speculate on. Like, don't give us all this Taika Waititi. The next time I hear bloody Taika
yeah.
Waititi's still writing his movie, oh my god,
Why would
I'm
she
gonna lose it.
say
I'm
that?
gonna
Like,
lose
he
it.
is not doing nothing. Like, that's
Oh my god,
and she
it's
said
crazy.
something about the Kinberg trilogy or whatever it is. She said like a
Um,
lot. She said a lot of movies, and I'm
yeah.
like, why would you say that? Like,
Yeah,
why would
yeah,
you
yeah.
say that?
I had the thought. I had the thought. I was just like, just leave it. Just leave it. Anyway.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, but yeah, that was a really interesting panel. Because I was speculating beforehand that we're either gonna get Sigourney Weaver or Pedro Pascal, and then the fact they got both of them there,
Oh,
I was
I
really
knew
happy
it.
with. That was awesome. That
I
was
had
so
a
cool.
I had a feeling Pedro was coming because I know he's filming for like Avengers and Doomsday and like Marvel stuff in London. So I was like, man, they're all filming in London. Hayden Rosario flew over. I bet you Pedro just hopped on the jet with them. And
Mm,
it was cool seeing him come out. The panels were fun. My big thing, I guess I was running around was the photos and autos. And man, I shouldn't have did as much as I did because I wasted so much. Every time you or anybody hit me up, where you at? I'm in line for this person.
yeah,
I'm
it's
in
so
line for
true.
that.
I'm like, okay.
So that's one thing
Yeah.
I took away from this is for LA. If I don't get VIP, which I'm buying VIP resale, I do not care the cost. Um,
Yes.
I'm not doing
Yes.
photos and autos
Yeah.
unless I have VIP. So I'm already saving now to spend a ridiculous amount on VIP because for
Yeah.
LA, I am not missing that 50th panel with probably George Harrison and Mark coming out on stage. I'm gonna be in the front row
Mm,
crying.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think it is hard to kind of look at that price of the ticket and be like, "Oh, geez, I really don't need to spend that." But experiencing it, it is really worth it, VIP tickets, it really is. If you wanna get your complete full experience, because I had that exact same thought. Because I remember even beforehand saying to you, I said, "Oh, I think I wanna get a VIP because I just wanna make sure I don't wanna worry that I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
get into
yeah.
something." So, yeah, let's both get resale for LA. It's so
No,
cool.
hundred
Mm,
percent. But no, it was a blast. To me, it did feel similar to like every celebration. It's just that unique energy, that vibe that everybody is happy, having a good time. And I had that
mm,
feeling there. And it was so humbling meeting so many people that like watch the channel. It was just crazy
yeah,
that I'm walking around in a foreign country and people were like, "Hey Tony, hey Sith, hey Star Wars Sith." It was just crazy, and then like
yeah.
a ton of people were asking, like, "Hey, where's Hannah at?" Like looking for
Yeah,
you. A
every person I spoke
ton.
to was like, "Where's Tony?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
you tell me, I don't know.
Yeah. I
The
know.
guy's
I
in
know.
line. He's in
Yeah.
line somewhere."
Yeah. So I had that a ton people looking for you, people looking for Ricky. It was
Yeah.
it was great. It was such a good
Yeah.
time, and I can't wait for LA. It's just it's gonna be amazing.
Dude, I have a question for you. Speaking of Ricky,
Yeah.
I feel like I've asked you this before, but I forget. And I have been simmering on it for like 2 weeks.
Oh God, weirdo.
Is Ricky your biological brother?
No.
Oh my God. For a long time, I thought he was. I thought he was
No.
your actual brother, bro.
No, no. I have two brothers, but they're not him. They're just like people that
Other
I'm
people.
related to.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right, right. Okay, cool,
No,
cool,
I've
cool.
just
Yeah.
known Ricky for like 20 years now.
That's so funny.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
2
That's nuts.
decades
Yeah.
of
I
that
really thought
sucker.
you were related. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ran into Ricky in the line. Me almost literally by a hair. I think I was meant to miss out on my Rosario and Hayden photo op.
That's my
I was
brother right
like,
there. My real
yeah,
brother.
oh right, right. Maybe that's what I'm getting confused. I'm like, there's someone's around. That's your brother. There we go. Um, I almost missed my Rosario and Hayden op because I knew they were running late. So I was like, I gotta get my art before the day ends.
Oh
My
yeah,
pixel art.
yeah. I
And then I
was
had to
in
run.
line, and you were like, "Oh, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
take
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
time. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'll see you later." I'm like, "Okay, good luck."
Yeah. Yeah. But because they had to like undo the bloody, line divider to be like, oh, like join that line. And
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I was the last person to get my photo with them before Hayden went to
S-
do individuals or something.
That was your first time meeting both of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What your picture like says it's
It's a
like worth
great
a
picture,
thousand
isn't it?
worlds. Like that smile, that look on your face.
I
What what was it
know.
like for you when you walked up and saw Anakin and Ahsoka and they looked at you? What was like going through your mind?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was very, very nervous, like, just like I was chilled, being like, "Oh, this is exciting." And then, like 2 minutes before, I got super sweaty and was just like, "Oh my god, I'm like meeting these like people, and specifically Anakin as Hayden as well, like that I've watched for like 15 almost 20 years of my entire life.
Yeah.
Oh my god!" And then if it's I mean, you were there obviously, but it's like it kind of dog legs around. So it's in like a
Yeah.
little its own booth, and you kind of have a few people in front of you where you can see the photos being taken. So you just can look at them. And I was just seeing them in real life was just nuts seeing them in the flesh. And then yeah, I don't know. I forget if I put this somewhere, but yeah, I shook both of their hands and like looked at me in the eye, being like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, oh my god, hi." And then I just didn't have anything coherent to say, so I literally just blurted out, like as I'm shaking their hands, being like, "This is bloody brilliant," and then they just laugh. And then that's when Hayden's like, "Oh, you're an Aussie, hey? Oh, Australia, yeah."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, this is amazing. You guys are amazing." Um,
Oh.
and that was so nice. And like, I mean, Rosario does this in most of her photos, but like the way she gets just so close,
I love
and
it.
she
Oh my God. All up on you. I
like
love it.
she's like
Yes.
on my shoulder, and I'm just like, and you can't really see in the photo, but like, you can see my hand
Yeah,
here, but
you're
my
gripping.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, do not leave.
Yes.
But I was doing the same to Hayden, so I would just had them like that,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, I'm just holding Hayden Christensen and Rosario Dawson right now.
Yes.
And I think that's the face, because you're right. Like, I'm not like, smile, it's a photo, smile. I'm like, that is just
Yeah.
my pure emotion of, oh my God, I'm holding Hayden and Rosario. So
Yes.
it was crazy. It was unbelievable. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe that this is a real photo. It's insane. It's
I
insane.
know. It was
It's actually it's the photo of my family group chat, actually, because everyone was so happy for me that I got this.
yeah. That is
So good.
awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was my first time meeting Rosario. So
Yeah.
just seeing her and like I did the same thing. I was my hand up on her gripping. Oh my God. I forgot
Like,
what I
yes.
said when I walked up to them, but when I was leaving, I said bye to Hayden, dapped him up, gave him a little hug. And then Rosario, I shook her hand. I'm like, thank you. I'm like, it was an honor to meet you. Thank you so much, Rosario. Look at her in the eye. Oh my God. I need to meet her
Oh,
again, but I
Yeah.
want it alone, and I want like a big old hug picture, like
Yes.
because she takes
She's so
awesome
cool.
pictures. So
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
the next con she's at, I'm definitely gonna do an auto and a photo with her because I want to spend more time and get to talk to her. Because I've loved her since before Ahsoka. Like she was in all the Netflix
Yeah.
Daredevil
She's in a
shows.
bunch of
She
stuff.
was in Men in Black. She was in Clerks 2, the movie. She was in so much stuff. She's just a great actress, period, for decades. So I need more Rosario. I cannot wait to meet her again. And then I don't know if I told you the story the first day when I saw Hayden on Friday when I got the auto.
That's right. I didn't hear the story though, but I know you
Yeah.
saw him. Yeah.
But I'm next in line and he's signing the person's thing in front of me. His handler right there looks at me and he goes, "Hey, I know you. You're Tony. I watch your videos." And then Hayden stopped mid-signature, looked up at me and goes, "Hey, you made it." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm here for your birthday weekend." And then like when it was my turn, full-blown convo. Like, "Hey man, how you like in Japan?" He told me, "Oh, I got here a couple of days ago. I've been in Kyoto 3 days. What about you? Is this your first time? What have you been doing?" "Oh
Was
yeah, I
I in
got
Kyoto the
here."
same time as Hayden? Oh my god.
Yeah,
Imagine.
so
I could
we
have
were
run
just
into him.
talking back and forth about Japan and all that stuff. So it was just super dope. He signed the 2 cards and I was like, "All right, man, I'm gonna see you tomorrow." He's like, "Yeah, all right, good, good, good." And then I just seen him every day. So it was just like, that's just my boy now. It's just crazy how he just gets so excited when he sees me. It's the freaking chosen one.
Crazy.
It's so unreal. Um, yeah, and I just bought the other day. I bought the dual photo op again with Hayden and Ewan in Chicago in
Yeah, nice.
August. So I'm gonna go there. Oh, look at this bloody guy right here. We were just talking about
Hey, legend.
how
How
our
great
best
that night
night
was.
was in
Yeah.
that lobby. And this dude, every 2 seconds, he would disappear and he would reappear with 2 beers in his hand. Here you go, here you go. And then you're halfway done, and he would
Oh my god.
disappear and be like, finish that and give you another one. This guy
Yeah.
is an assassin, and I love him. Awesome.
Yeah. Legend. Legend. He's an assassin, yeah. Where's
Yes.
Bricks? Where's Bricky? Where's old mate? Yeah, HP.
Yeah,
So funny.
yeah. I
So
know.
funny. Um,
Yeah.
but Hayden, yes, you're gonna go see Hayden and Ewan again. Yeah.
I can't wait for that, man.
Mm.
I'm more not that I'm not excited to see Hayden, but Ewan I haven't seen in a while. So it's gonna, and bro, it's Kenobi. It's insane walking up to Obi-Wan Kenobi with his accent and like, he just has this aura like that's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I
He
can't
does
wait.
have aura. He is
He
someone who
does.
has aura. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
does. He does.
Totally
Yeah.
agree. Oh, so good. I think that's why, and we were talking about, this wasn't live, this was before the show, talking about how I want to go over to the States for some sort of con soon, mainly because I want more of these moments. We
Yeah,
are
yeah.
getting Katie Sackhoff over here in Sydney in July, which is really cool.
Nice. She's
So I'm
coming.
super excited for that. Yeah.
She's coming to ICCC and Rebel Scum Con.
And Rebel Scum, yeah.
So, and
She's
Rebel
great.
Scum has Sam Witwer too. You don't know how many questions I'm going to be asking them about. What about the small show? What about the sun in live action? Would you ever want to do that? Wink, 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 wink. What do you? We know. I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
So good. So good. But yeah, it's unreal. It's really for fans. You like, it's a lot of money, but and I was saying this to Tilly the other day. I said, like when you look at it, it's like hundreds of dollars. Like that Rosario Hayden photo. I forget what it was, but it was like
It was a
at
lot.
least five. It was like 500 Australian or something. It was like 600 Australian.
It was a lot.
But it's like, as soon as you meet them, even if it's a moment, it's 10, 15 seconds, it's priceless. It's immediately worth it. It's immediately worth it. But yeah, Star Wars Celebration. It's unmissable for any Star Wars
much
fan,
fun.
really. So good. It's a good time.
Yep.
I'm trying to think what other crazy things happen. I put this in the video, in like a short clip that I put up. But I met Brad Rao, creator, co-creator of Bad Batch, and he's worked on Clone Wars many years. And I'm so satisfied because I've talked about this guy on live shows all the time. Every time animation comes up, I'm like, Brad Rao's like so cool, and Jennifer Corbett, so cool.
Yeah.
And I've talked about them. And then being able to meet the guy, I am I wake up and slap myself across the face every single morning that I didn't get a freaking photo with him. I was so caught up in the moment that I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
ask for a photo because I was just like, oh, this is such a cool conversation. But that was really cool meeting Brad Rao. And then again, if you've seen the video, he knew me. So that was suspicious. I was
That's
like,
insane.
why? Why do you know me? How do you know me? But I also met David Collins. I don't know if I mentioned that as
Yeah, you
well.
did. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a legend within Lucasfilm, and
Yeah.
for many, many years, he worked in George's era. He kind of went away for a while, and he's back now, and he's working there a bunch. Incredible guy. He's so
He's
versed.
the one that
He
put
does a
Sam
million
Witwer
things.
on, right? Isn't he the one that got Sam Witwer the role as Starkiller?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was super involved with Force Unleashed.
Yeah.
Great guy. I met him, and he knew me as well. So
Damn.
and David Collins, he knew me because he's like, oh, I've seen most of your reactions. So I'm like, oh, that's really weird that you're like, he's like looking up
That's
Star Wars
so
reactions to Bad Batch and
yeah.
everything.
Oh,
To
that's
Bad Batch and to
awesome.
Ahsoka. Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's like, thank you so much. And he was like, yeah, you're so genuine. And like, I love your accent when you like say no and all the stuff. And I'm like, dude, thank you. So that was really weird because they were together, and then so I saw them both, and they were just like race hide, and I'm like, how? Yeah, it
Whoa,
was
that
weird. It
is
was weird, but
nuts.
amazing. What else? I'm trying to think what else happened this week at the weekend.
There was so much so
much.
much happened, and it's crazy because we all tried to connect with each other, but it was nearly impossible at Celebration. But every day
I agree.
afterwards, like thank God we all were at the same hotel because literally we all saw each other at night for dinner or drinks in the lobby. It was perfect, and I want that same thing in LA. Everyone stay at the same hotel right next to the con. That way, after the craziness, we all have to go back. We all have to run into each other. Yeah.
It's so good. It's unbeatable.
Yes.
If we don't have anything else major to mention with Celebration, should we talk about the other kind of events, the other shows that have been happening in Star Wars?
Yeah.
So May 4th. I mean, did you do anything for May 4th? What did you do for May 4th?
So I reacted to all 6 episodes of Tales. I did just 2 videos, one on Asajj, one on Cad Bane. Then I just was on Whatnot for like hours. The Whatnot stream was crazy. Bryant sent me an autographed Hayden photo to give away on Whatnot. So somebody,
I saw that.
So that
crazy.
That was fun. The Whatnot stream was crazy. I had like a lot of people in there trying to win that. So that was a lot of fun. And then just watching just Star Wars all day afterwards was a lot of fun. What'd you do for May 4th?
May 4th, there was actually a really, really cool event done by like official Star Wars, Disney, whatever, in Sydney City. So there's like this kind of main shopping mall, like outside mall strip, that they set up this giant TIE fighter and giant, like all these kind of areas. There was like a training area for Padawans. Hey, Ricky.
What up, Ricky?
There's like a training area for like kids.
Me too.
They get we're both. They get like a little cloak and like a little saber, and they got to do Jedi training. There was like a giant Funko Pop stand thing where you actually go inside of it. You can get your photo taken as a Star Wars Funko Pop. There's like all these little just activities, Lego station kind of thing. And it was packed. People were loving it. There was a live like 5-piece band, like jazz band doing all the Star Wars music live. It was unbelievable. It was so
nice.
Cool. So so I went to that and just hung out with Star Wars fans and Star Wars people. It was really cool. And then I watched the Asajj arc, but my voice was really, really sore at that point. So I've actually only still seen the Asajj arc. So I'm waiting for my voice to get fully better to do the Cad arc.
Damn it, Hannah. I was just about to
Are
ask
you about
you,
to?
what did you like better, the Asajj or the Cad
Yes,
Bane?
I know. I think I'm between Andor
Wow.
and May 4th. I've just forgotten.
So
But yeah.
you are in for a treat because the Cad
Yeah,
Bane
apparently it's
arc,
really good.
did I tear? I think I teared up at the end. It is, oh
Mm,
my god. It's kind of a slow build because I'm not gonna spoil it, but the first episode
mm,
I'm watching and I was so confused. I'm like, what's going on? What does this mean? What I don't know if I like this. And then the second episode started to make sense. And then the third episode,
mm.
you're like, oh shit. Oh my, it's good. It's deep.
Yeah,
It is deep. I feel like with animation, they rarely ever miss. But
yeah,
it is so good. And Asajj's was fun. Asajj felt like a really fun, good Clone Wars arc.
mm,
Seeing the damn stormtroopers in gunships, I'm like, bro, look at the gunships.
yeah.
It
Gunships
was a
looks
lot of
cool.
fun.
Hey, it was weird. It
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
weird.
it
I'm
was
like,
weird
all right,
seeing
there
them
they
in
are.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
But Tales
yeah.
was definitely a hit.
Mm.
I was satisfied with it. Felt better than Tales of the Empire went last year seeing that for sure.
Yeah, I gotta revisit Tales of the Empire. That was an interesting one.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Asajj arc alone, like I kind of like this idea that every year we'll have this just
I need it
little
every year
arc,
now.
these two little
Yeah.
arcs on May 4th, and it's just a little something to get, look forward to. And you get to see some of, really iconic characters really.
Yeah.
Again. I think it's really cool. I quite like it, this kind of format. Um but yeah, the Asajj arc, yeah, give me a show, honestly,
I
about
know. A
what was
full
his name? Like
show.
Lyco or something? Likey,
Something.
the
Yeah,
kid.
yeah, yeah.
Give me like that kid was cool. I really enjoyed their dynamic and their energy by the end of
Yeah.
it. Um, Give me Adventurous training this little Jedi kid, please. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Nope, for
Yeah, I love
sure.
it. It's cool. It was cool. So many people jumping in the chat right
What
now. Hello,
up?
everyone. Hello. G'day. Who the heck was that kid? I don't know, but I liked him. I liked his energy. It's cool.
Yeah. And one thing I liked a lot that they did different, the Inquisitor fight wasn't 2 seconds. It wasn't like Ahsoka slaughtering that guy in 1-2 boom. It was a decent fight
True.
that took time. And the little
So
youngling
true.
came out with both sabers to the back. I'm like, yo, let's go.
Mm,
That was fun.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think I said this in my reaction saying this feels like a back to a pilot. Like this feels like how the Bad Batch was introduced in season 7.
Yeah.
And then they got a show like this feels the Sarge arc felt like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
interesting.
And then we got Andor came back. Good old Andor. So well, let's start real quick talking about 1 through 6 briefly, and then 7, 8, and
Yeah.
9. But for me, I tried giving Andor a chance, right? I wasn't a fan of season 1, but season 2, I was pumped. Trailers looked amazing, right?
Mm,
So the Tuesday it came out, I watched episode 1. It ended kind of weird, and I'm like, oh. And I had no urge to watch the rest that day. So after episode 1, I put Law and Order back on and watched that. Instead, I'm like, I don't even want to watch 2 and 3. The next
yeah.
morning, I wake up and I watch 2 and 3, and I'm like, it's okay. There's things that I like, but a lot of it I didn't really care that much about. Right. So that was the first 3, real quick. Boom.
Mhm.
Next week, 4, 5, 6, I'm watching episode 4, and I wasn't feeling it. Halfway through, when he went down
Mm.
to the underground thing and they're speaking that, were they speaking French or was it a made up language?
It is a made up, but it's based on French and Germanic sort of
Yeah.
phrases,
So
but it is made up.
when he was in that weird cult thing, I'm like, what is this? I turned it off and I stopped. I'm like, I'm good. I can't. This is not for
Mm.
me. I wasn't enjoying it. So then maybe a couple days later, since I was so jet lagged, I woke up at like 4 a.m. and I'm like, bro, I'm not tired. So I finished episode 4. I watched 5 and 6, and I'm like, okay, it was okay. It was better than the first 3. My favorite thing from the first 6 was Mon Mothma and Krennic talking smack back and forth when they're
Yeah, it was good. I liked
that
it. Yeah.
that was amazing. Mom Mothma got these lady balls on her, and I already loved her so much, but she didn't give a
Lady
F.
balls, I
Like
love it.
she was like
Yeah,
ready to go toe to toe with Krennic. She didn't give a
she's
F.
ready.
That yeah.
She was ready.
Yes, she was awesome. So that was my take on the first six. What about you for the first six?
uh, yeah, I think I definitely have a much more sort of interested take. I in terms of I really enjoyed it, and it was kind of really about the story. Um, I think it is very much a show of its pacing you have to get used to.
Yeah.
Um, I look at a show like Ahsoka, which I claim, and I think it's hard now with Andor too, to be honest. But
Oh,
Ahsoka's my favorite live action, and but
oh,
that's a quite actually a fairly quick paced show. We actually got
yeah,
a lot of progression every in one episode. That was like 35 minutes. With
yeah.
this show, we're really taking a magnifying glass and we're sitting down and we're reading the newspaper or letter by letter, you know, over like an hour and a half of episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely something to get used to, and I definitely had to get used to it. But I really like the story though, and I really
Mm-hmm.
love the characters, and I
Yeah.
think overall, like if you just sit and talk about the pacing, you kind of get like, oh, yeah, it's a bit slow. But I think it's all more about the look back of the story
Mm-hmm.
and the look back of the characters and how they've conceptually spaced it and how they're kind of we lose Brasso at the end of the first three episodes, and
Mm.
then we
Bleh.
lose Cinta at the end of the middle three,
Yeah.
and kind of the build up of each of the characters, specifically, the stakes are getting higher for Cassian. Mon Mothma is under more pressure. She's under
Yeah.
more frustration. Um, and I know the wedding scene for some reason was quite controversial, and people saying they don't like it.
Yeah,
Um,
I felt like we don't need
you
that.
didn't like it?
The wedding, like I don't care about this stupid wedding. And then
Dude,
the
it's
the
so
the lo- the
important. It's
lost
so
boys, the
important.
lost boys in the forest, rock paper scissors. I want to eat food. I don't care
To
about
be
you
fair,
jabronis.
I didn't super love that whole
Yeah,
part
see
either,
stuff
to be
like that
fair.
just took me
Yeah,
out. Like
yeah,
there were some things that they did improve on from the first season. Like I feel like there for sure was more aliens in there.
yeah,
But there was a lot of things that kind of just felt like too real world where I was like, I want to feel more like space fantasy, not like
yeah.
sci-fi Earth on certain things. But I mean, the
Mm,
first six to me, they were fine, they were okay. I enjoyed
mm.
moments, but there were some things I was like, you could cut that out. Like, I don't need the wedding part. Like, come on.
Yeah, dude, no. Oh,
Battle
I
packs, there we
think
go.
I think oh, I hate Battle Packs. This is like a whole reunion of the four.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I find the whole wedding setup. I'm probably just biased because I'm so invested in Mon Mothma outside of what we see
That
of her.
part,
That's
yeah,
definitely a
the her
bias.
and
Yeah,
Luthen like going back and forth and talking to different people during that wedding, those parts were
yeah,
cool. But I didn't care about he like she started crying because he wouldn't hold my
yeah,
hand. Like, bro,
yeah.
shut up. Oh, I
It's
didn't.
just setting it up. It's
I
setting it up
yeah,
that like, look at what
CB,
Mon Mothma is like fundamentally doing here. Again, for the rebellion, she is selling off her daughter. Her daughter's crying and is like, I hate my life for forever. I'm married to this
Jesse,
person just because like my mom wants some money for the rebellion, but my mom is like, I need to do this. Like it's insane. And
yeah,
the way that Mon's like, she like vulnerably opens up to her daughter right before the marriage, being like, if you don't want to do this, I'll stop it now. And then the
yeah,
daughter's
yeah,
like, it's too late. I'm like, oh God, this is so rough for Mon Mothma. And I think for me, that's why I just go, is it like random?
Oh,
Was seeing a Chandrillan wedding on my list of what I
hey,
want to see in Star Wars? No, it wasn't on my list,
you
but
you
it's
know what
I
else
think it's cool.
I didn't
Oh,
need? I didn't need Cyril having his mom talk shit to him again. I didn't need him
bro,
eating cereal
bro,
again.
it's beautiful.
Bro,
It's
I
beautiful.
I
I love
also
that they did this again.
oh my
I
god,
loved
no.
it.
I was so pissed. I'm like, really?
You're
Again?
kidding.
Yeah. And
Dude,
then
that's so good.
you know what's worse? I don't need him going to work FaceTiming his mom and his mom talking shit to him on FaceTime. Like, no, I don't need that. Oh my god. That was oh my
But
god.
I mean, but we'll kind of segue this into these current 3
Oh
episodes,
yeah,
7,
yeah.
8,
No, because
9.
now
Don't you think it builds it up?
it's a huge. I mean, I guess I still didn't enjoy the first 6 that much. I had to force myself to get through it, and I almost didn't. If I wouldn't have been jet lagged and I would have slept in, I probably wouldn't have finished it. But
Mm.
and then I gotta say, I always hated Deidre in the first season. But I did love when she stepped up to his mom and was like, "This is what you're gonna do. This is how it's gonna
Yeah.
be." Deidre grew on me, and I am a big Deidre hater. But she was like,
Yeah.
"Okay, she grew on me for sure. She had her moments, but all right, 7, 8, 9. So this is how I experienced it. Tuesday
Mm.
night, I watched at 7. Right, I'm kind of tired, but I'm like, I'm gonna watch it. Let's just see what happens. Whatever. I watched episode 7. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I'm really really tired. I got to work the next day. I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch 8, and then I'm gonna set my alarm, and I'm gonna wake up early and watch 9 before I go to work because I'm too tired to stay up late. I'm old. I can't do this. I watch episode 8 and I'm like, holy shit. Oh, it was beautiful and it ended and I'm like, I have to see what happens. So I watched episode 9. I was so physically tired, but I forced myself to stay up, which is crazy because I've never done that for Andor. Andor usually puts me to sleep. I was tired and I forced myself to stay up. And like it just was so beautiful. And like, bro, like at first I got mad at Bix for what she did, but then I
Mm.
was like,
Mm.
yo, she literally saved the galaxy. Like she literally saved the
Yeah.
whole OT trilogy because Cassie was just a thirsty boy, like ready to like, yo, let's just dip shorty, let's go live our life.
Right?
He's ready to go live in the
Let's dip
woods.
shorty.
Yeah, but like that was
Yeah.
such a big moment. And there were so many good things in these 3 episodes. It kind of blew my mind. Like there's so many things to unpack. The Mon Mothma speech, the massacre, this when those K2 droids came out and
Oh,
started
yeah.
murking everybody, I was like, holy shit. And they showed it. And it's not like I thought maybe they'd figure out a way and they'd blow up the droids or they defeat it. No, those droids killed everybody. The
Mm.
7, 8, and 9 was so good. And I am not an Andor fan, and I'm still not a fan of the first 6 episodes. But like 7, 8, and 9 was such like top tier. I was like, wow. It
Yeah.
felt it. I felt like I was in the movies. I almost felt like it almost felt like a Rogue One experience. It felt like a theatrical experience in those 3 episodes. Just the way everything was and the music. It was really beautiful. I was just shocked that wow, I actually like these episodes of Andor. It got me. It got me. 100% got me.
Mm. Yeah. There's so much to take away from these 3 episodes. It's
It's a
unbelievable.
lot.
Um, I think there's so many incredible moments, but the standout for me is the whole sequence with Mon Mothma and
Oh,
Cassian getting
that
her out. That was the
yeah.
most
So
immaculately
tense.
written
Yeah.
sequence. Yeah, the tenseness. Like we both know these characters live, obviously, for now. Um, but I was like, oh my god, they're not gonna make it. Like I just couldn't fathom the nervousness I felt in my body for these trying to get them out, and the way they, Mon's like, oh, there's so much context of Luthen talking
Me
to Mon
too.
the night before, being like,
Yeah.
I set up your assistant to help you and protect you, and then Mon's like, I don't trust you anymore. That's insane. She stops talking to Luthen. She fires Erskine. B's like, no, I'm doing this alone, and then she's in there, and then Bale helping her, and then Bale's, assistants that were going to help her out are double crossing, and they're actually an agent for the ISB. Well, that one girl. Like
This
that
part.
reveal.
Welcome to the rebellion. I was like,
Yeah.
yo.
So good.
What
So good.
one thing
Oh,
I was kind of hoping we saw, and maybe we still do. I didn't really realize it until after it happened. I'm like, yo, this is the moment in Rebels where she gives that speech on the ship.
yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
wondering if we were gonna see that speech, but like from her point of view, and it would have been crazy if she would have said the same lines word for word, but you saw her saying it. Because I was so ready for that moment because I was gonna clip both of them together so you could see them. I mean, there's still a chance we could see it, but that is so cool how that connects to Rebels, because I am a sucker for Rebels. So I
Yeah.
was like, that was really beautiful.
Yeah. I think they lined that up so well. Yeah, like we just said, they're just perfect moment to marry together. Um, but yeah, just that whole and I really loved, this is my sort of an English teacher analysis of this.
Uh-huh.
I love that after all this time, we finally have these two key leaders of the rebellion together, Cassian and Mon Mothma. And
Yeah.
both of these leaders have been on two different fronts of the rebellion. Cassian has been fighting and on the
In
war
the
front,
trenches, yeah.
yeah, in the trenches this whole time, and so has Mon Mothma, and both are equally important.
Yeah.
And I love that this comes to a contrast when Cassian's getting her out, and he shoots that girl, and then he shoots the driver, which I love that he was like, "What's his
What's
name?"
his name? Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
Cloris. Hey, Cloris. He's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
so good."
Yeah.
Love that. But but then you see how shocked Mon Mothma is about that because she's never seen
She's
death.
sheltered,
She hasn't
yeah.
seen people
Not yet.
killed. She's
Yeah.
just been in the office. And so the way that they're both the same leader that the rebellion needs, but one's so war like experience and one is like, oh my God, you just killed someone. So good.
Redney, it is not peak for me. So 7, 8, and 9 on an island, bro. That shit is peak as fuck. That 7, 8, and 9 is fire. 1 through 6, I'm good, Redney. It's for you, my guy. But 7, 8, and 9 was amazing. I'm gonna guess that 10, 11, and 12 is gonna be just as like wow. Because like
Yeah.
7, 8, and 9 to me felt more Rogue One-ish. And I feel like 10, 11, and 12 is leading up to Rogue One. It has to feel more Rogue One. That's my vibe. That fast pace, boom, boom, boom. Like that. Oh man. But the one thing though, yes, exactly. So yeah. But the one thing, bro, I hated how Organa Bale. Like, come on. I get it. Like for the scene, you had to have Bale because he got Mothma the seat. But how they recasted him with the other dude, it just every time I saw him, I'm like, you're not my Bale. Who are you, stranger?
Really? Because
Yeah.
I felt that because I'm like, everyone loves Jimmy Smits. He's amazing.
Yes.
But in the thick of it, I actually was quite believable. Like I was like, we're talking to Bail Organa.
Yeah,
I kind of believed it quite well.
yeah, like yeah, for sure. And now I understand it, like because at first I'm like, why not just cut the scene? But no, that set up
Yeah, it
that
was
crazy
important. Hey.
speech. Yeah, another thing that was crazy was when this part I was kind of hyped too. This fight when Cyril sees Andor and he just
Oh,
runs up on him, boom,
holy.
boom,
Yeah,
boom, and then
that was
like
insane.
they finally get apart, and Andor's like, who are you, bro? Like, who are you? I was like, oh my God. And like, I've
Hmm.
always been a Cyril hater, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait till he dies. But when he got taken out, I kind of was like, damn, like, it was crazy. It caught me off guard. I was like, oh man, like that was crazy. Yo, exactly. It was with Cyril when he saw Andor, it was on site. Like, and he beat the shit out of him. Like,
Yeah, it was actually a really
yeah,
well done, like fight sequence, and it wasn't
yeah,
just like punch, 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 done. It was like the way it just kind of kept rolling and they were wrestling, and it's
yeah,
just I could spend fucking hours just that one shot of Cyril when he finally stands up and he's got the gun and he's looking at Cassian and he's about to shoot him, and the
boom,
emotion that comes over him, that of
yeah,
like I've fought all this way and this hard, and there's this guy that started off this trajectory for me. Like he
yeah,
essentially ruined my life, but I'm here now, and you just all these things are happening in that moment where Cyril's looking at
yeah.
Cassian, and then the Duke taking him out was just
Yo,
insane,
Redney, Cyril
insane.
definitely grew on me for sure. I think my favorite though is Mommy Mothma, bro. The balls on her. And what did she say at the end of her speech? What did she say, Palpatine? That the monster,
Yeah, the monster is Emperor
Emperor
Palpatine.
Palpatine. I was like, oh shit! I need that on a shirt. I need that on a hat. I need to make some merch for that. Like as soon as that was
Yeah.
done, you know the Mom Mothma autograph card I gave you.
Yes.
I ordered one for me. I'm like, bro, I need that in my collection. I need the Mommy Mothma here.
Yeah,
She
so
is
good.
so
Love her.
badass. So I'm pumped to see the next 3. But
Yeah.
Yo, Randy, if I see you with a Cyril hot toy, bro, no, he's cool, but like, come on, man, come on. Then you got to get the DJ hot toy with him.
It's even the one oh, hang on, how do we get the light off it? It's even the one where she's in
Yes,
the outfit
the
from the
outfit.
scene.
Yeah,
How
yes.
do I get that more in focus? There we go.
There we go. I know. Yeah, I got
Oh,
one coming my way for
divine.
me. Beautiful card, mommy.
Greatest thing. Also, speaking of cards, I'm worried that I took some of your cards home.
What's up? What's
Are
up?
you
My
mi-
cards?
are you missing any cards?
I don't know. Am I? What cards do you have that would be mine?
Is this yours?
No, I gave you those. I had like a
Oh,
bunch
you
of stuff.
gave
I
it.
bought you
Oh,
those.
it was for me? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I got like a
Okay.
million of
I
those.
was worried I
Yeah.
just took them and I was like, did he actually want these?
The
That's so
Cassian
funny.
hot toy is fire, Retney. I seen that. The one they just dropped. That thing's nice. Super nice.
I also, speaking of Monmouth Festival, Jungle Jedi gifted me this as well because again
Oh, that's
he
badass.
knew how
And it's
much
numbered. That's
yeah,
nice.
how much I loved Mon, and he was just like, "Have this, bro. You love her," and I'm like, I can't. Oh my god, I got
That's
all the
awesome.
look. I'm not even a tops collector, and look at my fucking
That's
Mon collection here.
that's what
It's
happens when,
great.
when you hang out with us.
Yeah, it's so cool. I love it.
Yo,
Love it.
CB with the 20 Canadian. What's good, brother? This is the way. Appreciate you, CB.
Hey, nice. But yeah, Andor 789. Incredible.
789's banger. Like I was actually happy and satisfied, and I've never felt that way after watching nothing Andor. After watching 18 episodes of Andor, I'm like,
Stop with the slander.
it's not for me. It's okay. It's not for me. Whatever. That's why
Slander.
I didn't do reaction videos. I didn't cover it because I wasn't enjoying it. So I'm not gonna, bro. I
Yeah.
barely have time. I'm not gonna waste time covering, editing stuff that I don't like. No, I'm just gonna watch it, then go watch Law and Order and just chill.
Yeah.
Done. Boom.
Yeah, to be fair, like I did, obviously I haven't been doing reactions mainly because I've just been sick, but I'm so glad I did a reaction to last night's.
I wish I would have recorded. There's no way I would have known, but like,
Yeah.
man, I just see those K2 droids walking out right now. They kicked the barricade through. Oh my god, that was such a tense scene. Yeah. And like even Deidre, bro, she is a savage when she's like fire and like they just start shooting on everybody. It was crazy, man. It was crazy. So much happened.
The scene also with Deidre and Cyril, where he realizes that like what they're doing there, and he realizes that Deidre has been lying.
He was like,
super crazy.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me.
It's like, damn.
And she was like, we're
like,
gonna go back to Coruscant. We're good. And he's just like, bye, Deidre. Oh, man. Those episodes were a lot of fun. A lot of freaking fun. Next week, I might record my reaction for next week just in case it's like crazy. And you know what? Every time they cut to Yavin, the base, the whole time I'm looking in the background for Chopper because I know he's fucking there.
Me too.
The whole time I'm looking for Chopper. Every single time he's in the background. He was in the background of Rogue One. And Hera, like during Rogue One, Captain Syndulla or General Syndulla, you heard it on the PA. They're there. They're freaking there, Ghost Crew.
Yeah. I was thinking that too after the fact. I was sitting there going, like, who's around here? Like, everyone's working for the rebellion at this point.
Yeah.
Like, there's actually a lot of opportunity to still get some cameos. I love seeing Draven, that Rogue One guy.
Oh,
on Yavin.
Yeah, when I saw him, I'm like, wait a minute. I know that dude. And
that's that guy.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was really, really cool. But yeah, these episodes were really something else. I spent all yesterday just like sitting and thinking about it. I was just like, wow, so much happened. It was incredible. Melshi.
Yeah.
The Melshi scene felt forced for you, did it? But yeah, he was there. I love seeing him again. I thought it was cool being like, oh yeah, he's back in it. You know, Melshi?
Which one's Melshi?
He's that guy from Rogue One that
at the beginning of Rogue One that he kills him in the alley at the beginning of Rogue One?
No, Melshi's like a part of the crew in Rogue One. And he was in Andor season 1 though.
In the prison?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But no, isn't he the guy that at the beginning of Rogue One, he's with somebody in the alley and the stormtroopers are coming, and doesn't he kill him and climb up and escape? Isn't that the
No,
same
that's it.
dude?
That's Cassian. Cassian does that.
No, Cassian does that to that guy. I thought
No.
maybe some other guy. I don't know. All these
Yeah,
guys.
because Melshi's like helping out on Scarif at the end.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of somebody else then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, someone else. Someone else. Yeah. But
Kenneth,
yeah,
wait, Kenneth. I hated it at first, but I understand they had to do it because he gave Mon Mothma the platform to speak. So it's like, oh, okay, it makes sense, but I still like give me my real bail. But I get it now after that. But at first I was like, who are you, stranger? Stranger danger, get out of here.
So I thought Bryce, your name was Bryce Gorman. We've been talking about Andor too long. Bryce Gorman. Yeah. Well, crazy.
Yeah.
If you didn't see, I just popped up below before. After we finish here today, I'm gonna go back live on my channel to kind of sequentially, really with a fine tooth comb, go through these episodes and discuss what you guys think. But did you have anything else to mention from Andor so far, Tony?
No, I
Yeah.
just like 1 through 6, okay. For me, mid, but 7, 8, 9, wow, like wow. And I'm the guy that never really was an Andor guy, so they really did a great job. I probably will record my reactions next week just in case it's even crazy. Imagine if next week is crazier than these 3. Oh my god,
It's nuts.
that'd be
Absolutely
crazy.
nuts. Yeah.
And where's B2 EMO? He was in the first.
Oh yeah.
He was in the first arc, and then homeboy, did he just dip and has a family somewhere else? Where is the droid at?
He's on the planet still. He's with the lady that Brasso was with.
And they just leave him there? The B2, what the are you kidding me? I was hoping that Seth from Beyond the Dune Sea, he's the first person I heard this theory from. I was hoping that B2 EMO, something would happen to him. They would take his like memory brain and put it into that the K2SO droid.
Yeah,
And that
I
would be
remember you
him.
mentioned that.
That would have been
That'd be
cool.
cool.
But like, I mean, that's not the case. But we're gonna get a shit ton of K2SO next week, which should be fun. So yeah, I'm probably gonna record it just in case. But yeah, that's all I really got to say. 7, 8, 9 was beautiful. 1 through 6 was fine. But I'm looking forward to next week, like for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really fun. It's a really
What up, Gianni?
yeah, this week really gave us something to really talk about for a while. It's awesome. It's awesome. Alrighty. B2 emo lol. Well, that might bring us to the end of kind of covering, recapping, talking about everything we had to catch up on. And then hopefully from here on out, we got regular shows every week for Sith Side. Coming to you every Wednesday night or Thursday morning for Australia.
Yeah.
And yeah, what a good time. It was good chatting again. I missed catching up on everything. It was good.
I know.
It was a good time.
I know. And next week is gonna be even crazier because talking about that finale.
Yeah. It's crazy. If you want to continue chatting Andor with me, I'm gonna be just hanging out on the channel. Like I said, going through each of the episodes, and really kind of dissecting it all, sharing my thoughts and hearing yours. But for now, Tony, let's get out of here.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm tired. Hannah's gonna go live on her channel. Go there now. We'll see you guys next week. Always choose the Sith side. Bye, guys.
Love you.
Farewell.